This has the best chance to be the next 100x Solana NFT. Stay tuned to find out. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Lux Fiat channel. Billy here, and today I have a project for you that I'm sure you all know called Best Buds. And this NFT I've been in for a while, and I got in at 6.1. I actually wanted to mint, but they minted out way before public even got a chance. So I ended up getting some liquid, getting in at 6.1, and now I think we're sitting above 10 Sol floor. I haven't been able to check it out, but yeah. We're going to be going over that project, going over what the future holds for it, and see if it's even worth picking up even at above 10 Sol floor. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Just to preface, none of this is financial advice. I'm sure all of you guys know this by now, but none of this is meant to make you make a decision. It's to help you make your decision and to give you the information that I believe you need to be able to go out, do easier research, not have to go deep digging, and make an informed decision based on what I presented to you here. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Remember, all this is for educational purposes. Okay, so here we are. The Best Buds NFT is actually created by a studio called Looks Rare Studio. And essentially what they do is they just do NFT stuff. They have Cryptoverse, they have Looks Rare, which is a music NFT. I haven't done a lot of research on those, so I don't know a lot about them. Best Buds was created by somebody named Doc Hollywood, and he has a pretty big presence on Twitter, 30,000+ people following him. He's done a lot of things with movie directors and stuff like that, with sound design. From what I've been hearing in the spaces, I'm in those pretty much every single time they're up. So I've been getting a lot of information from the team directly, and it seems like there's a lot actually going on if you hold a Best Bud. So recently, so first, before we get into any of the big news, I kind of want to go through their Discord. Obviously, they're at almost a 10 Sol floor, so their Discord is going to be good. So I'm just going to run through it. Very active, announcements almost every day about some about a couple things, about just keeping the community updated. Here is a Mary Jane. This is their second collection coming out. More information on that later on in a video, so stay tuned. Just kind of going through, they have a Best Buds DAO, they have a Sounds Rare DAO, they have a bunch of other things in this Discord that actually incentivizes the engagement. And so as we go through it, you just see different people doing different things within their own niches, and this is a very diverse Discord, which is very good for a NFT studio that is diverse in what they do. They have a music NFT, they have a Dia de los Muertos NFT called Cryptoverse, and then they have a weed NFT called Best Buds. So I mean, they're pretty diverse, which means they're going to bring in a lot of diverse people. So their Discord is very active, and I like that a lot. So if we go ahead and go to official links real quick, so we could go to the Best Buds website. Actually, let's go ahead and take a look at their studio website and then the Best Buds website. So here's their Looks Rare. You can go ahead and check this out, looksrarestudio.io, and kind of read through all this. I'm just kind of bringing it to your attention. A lot of the information is going to come from Best Buds NFT, and we'll focus more on that, but just want to kind of skim through this.
Times are tough to be alone. Remember to spend time with friends.
To kind of give you the outlet to go ahead and do more research on the studio itself. Go ahead and do your own research, read about the studio. And yeah, so as you can see, they have partnerships with DJ and the Ape Academy, Bootsy Bellows, I don't know this one, but Deadmau5 is huge. Virtual expansions coming out. So yeah, a lot of stuff with Looks Rare. Go ahead and keep up to date on them, but let's go ahead and focus more on Best Buds. Here's the Best Buds website. You have the Looks Rare stuff right here, signifying that it is part of them. Honestly, I'm gonna kind of take a tangent real quick here. uh, the NFT studio side of things is actually probably going to become more of the norm, because I'm noticing a lot of NFTs are actually starting to do second, third, fourth collections even. And at that point, I feel like NFTs are going to start getting to a point where you're going to need to be releasing a NFT almost every month to keep people interactive with the community. I'm mostly on Solana. I don't really go through a lot of the ETH NFTs, just because me personally, I don't like the gas wars that happen. I'm not saying ETH is a bad investment or a bad way to buy your NFTs. I just personally prefer Solana and would rather deal with the hassles of Solana, with like some of the DDoS attacks and stuff like that, rather than having to pay extra gas fees for an NFT. But I do know ETH has a lot more security over on that side, since the gas fees are high. People are less likely to rug pull because of that. And so there's some security over there. Solana is just cheaper. Anyways, studios, you're going to have the ability to release many, many, many NFTs and keep your community engaged with their pertaining NFT community. So like LuxRare has Crypto Veras, they have these different NFTs, and they all have their own sections in Discord, where they're separate, but they're also together because they could see everything together. So they're inclusive, but also they have their own dedicated spots in the Discord and community to kind of do that. But I think that's going to become a norm, just because a lot of these NFT teams are already coming out with third, fourth collections, and the getting into that style of studio sort of production. And I think these guys have already hit a niche that is where I think the NFTs are going to go here anyway. So these guys are already ahead of the curve, in my opinion. So this is why I'm looking at them, and why I ultimately ended up buying one at 6.1 Sol. But anyways, let's go ahead and get on to the website. Just some basic information. Best Buds is a weed NFT that's gonna grant you premium membership to the first virtual cannabis club in the metaverse. Future airdrops will feature special collaborations with different brands. We are currently building toward future utility uses for holders, such as exclusive merchandising drops, access to future pop-up events, and pending strains for holders. This is an exciting and new way to position cannabis culture in the NFT space. When you join the Best Bud crew, you will mint an awesome collectible, one-on-one art, join an awesome community, and more. So there's their Discord sort of description. Here's their roadmap. Honestly, I think their roadmap is kind of confusing, in my opinion. I think it's kind of just all over the place, and like at first I didn't really get it. But we're really in this strain breeding right here. We haven't really even hit a lot of the roadmap yet, so you are still early, and we're still at 10 Sol. So I really think this could be 20, 30, 40, 50 even Sol in the future if you just hold. And so, yeah, go ahead and take a look at that. Not a lot of information pertaining the project there, but just an overview of what they want to get done. Here's some of their one-of-ones, kind of explaining the art as well. By having a built-in utility for our NFT provides a proper specific use case in the form of VIP membership passes to a new type of collective. We are excited to build toward a future where holders will be given access to future exclusive strains, pop-up events, merchandising drops. So this is just pretty much the same thing as the Discord thing we read by LuxRare Studio. We went into there, and then let's go ahead and check the FAQ real quick. Oh, it's just going to bring me to the Discord. So let's go ahead and pop up the Discord and go to LuxRare FAQ. So go ahead and have a read on this. This is a lot for a video for me to read, but go ahead and look up on that and see what they have to say. See if there's any information that you want in there. But yeah, guys, so let's go ahead and get into the news. This is already a pretty long video. We're at 8 minutes already, but the big news, man, if you guys have stayed tuned this far, thank you. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all the support that we've gotten over the last couple weeks. Hit 400 subscribers. We're on to 500 right now. Hopefully we'll get there within the next couple weeks. I think we will. But yeah, anyways, wanted to plug that in. I just want to thank you guys for all the support, all the comments. Be sure to comment. I love getting back to all of you guys. And yeah, thank you for staying tuned. Let's get into all the meat of the video now. So, guys, if you hold a bud, you will be given automatic whitelist to stake a Mary, well, not stake, but mint a Mary Jane. So Best Buds sold out before public even had a chance to get them. Now Mary Jane's is probably going to have something similar. Now I think Mary Jane's is going to have a public sale because in one of the Twitter spaces they said they're going to make sure public gets a chance to get it this time. So they're going to do something with the supply. I know if you have whitelist, it's a 1-to-1. So if you hold one bud, you can only mint one Mary Jane, and vice versa. If you hold 5, you can mint 5, something like that. So that's what they're looking at with the Mary Jane. As well as, I don't know if this is 100% accurate, but what I've been hearing is that to even get that, you have to have your bud staked. Now, again, I do not 100% know if this is the case, but from what I've been hearing, you need to have your bud staked. And what you can do, brings me to my next big news source, is Best Buds is partnered with Stoned Ape Crew, Nuked Apes, all that. I'm sure you guys know them. They're one of the biggest projects on Solana right now, sitting at probably about 75 Sol. So they have a huge collaboration with them and their staking platform, earning the all token ALL. So let's go ahead and check that out. And now, a word from our sponsor, MetaFest 22, a virtual trade show hosted by VFairs. Okay, guys, so here we are. We are on the allblue.dev/staking. This is where you could stake your best bud. As you can see, here's my best bud. It is staked. I'm earning 8 all per day. I can claim it. I can unstake whenever I want. And as you can see here, 70% of the total supply is staked. That is massive. That is crazy. And if we want to go ahead and take a look at the Magic Eden page, let's go ahead and do that for you just to keep up to date on everything. First off, Solana Monkey Rejects doing really good. You want to go ahead and check these out if you haven't already. Videos on our channel. Let's go ahead and check Best Buds. I know they're in the Magic DAO section if we can find it. I guess they got removed, so let's go ahead and look them up. So yeah, they're actually at 13 Sol floor. Yesterday they actually dropped down to 10.2. They're actually going back up to 13. There's a lot of cool ones on the floor. I would grab this one if you're looking into it. This one's good. And yeah, so I think Best Buds is going to be great. I mean, it's sitting at already 13 Sol. It has staking with one of the biggest NFTs on Solana right now, being Stoned Ape. Let's go ahead and see their floor. They're at 75 Sol pretty much. Yeah, I wish I could get one of these 100%. If I could, I would. But just the fact that they have the partnership, they have the staking with it is big, as well as the whitelist with Mary Jane's, as well as breeding probably coming soon. They haven't really said a lot on breeding, but I can only imagine that if they're releasing their females sometime in March, by the way, they haven't given a specific date, but the Mary Janes are supposed to come out this month, so you have very limited time to pick your hands on one of these. There's only 162 listed. I can only imagine that when this gets down to like 60, 70, we'll see something similar to Stoned Ape Crew, because Stoned Ape Crew only has 66 listed and is at 74. So maybe around that area, we'll see Best Buds around 30 or 40. That is my prediction. I don't know when, but I do think it'll get there eventually. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I have to say on this project. Best Buds has been one of my single most profitable investments, and I bought in at 6.1 Sol. So maybe you can catch a bid, maybe you can pick one up if you have the liquid, but again, this is not financial advice. This is just what I see and what the investment has done for me. Personally, it's already doubled. I can sell this, make double, and be good, but I'm not going to do that because I know there's more potential. Also, I don't want to give up my whitelist spot for my Mary Jane, because I know those are going to do well if these are doing well. Just this is my thought process around it. That if these are at 15 Sol, I can expect Mary Jane's to probably be around 5 to 7 Sol, just because of the correlation. But yeah, that's pretty much all the information I have to do. And I want to give you guys who actually stayed till the end of the video a little gem for sniping NFTs. A lot of people actually know this. If you didn't notice, you could see rarity and quick buy on my screen, and this is how you do it. You go to your extension store and you type in Soul Sniper NFT. You want to get this because what it'll do is it'll update Magic Eden, it'll give you the ranks, and let's say, so I don't have the liquid right now, but let's say I wanted to buy this best bud, I would go to quick buy and it would load up immediately. I would approve the transaction and it would buy it. That's how you snipe it. That's how you go through all these different loops, because if you have to go through all these things, you're like, so we just refreshed the page. Okay, I want this one. Okay, buy. Oh, it's already sniped. Like, have you ever been on the floor when things are going crazy and you're like, oh, this one's cool, I want to get it and snipe it, but it's already gone before you can even click on it? That's why. So guys, I just wanted to give you that just for staying to the end of the video. Again, I appreciate you all, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, guys, so that concludes the video. I hope you found it informative and helpful. This project is going to be massive, in my opinion. I think it's going to be one of the biggest. I think it's going to be up there with Stoned Ape Crew, around the 30 to 40 Sol mark, at least sometime this year, in the near future, when they get their Mary Janes and breeding on lock. But that's pretty much the overview on the project. Pretty well known. Spaces almost every day, so you definitely want to stay tuned on this project. So yeah, guys, I hope you did enjoy. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. I like getting back to all of your comments, so be sure to leave a comment and I will get back to you, as long as there's some substance to it. If you just send a rocket, I'm going to send a rocket back. I'm not going to send a paragraph. But if you say like, hey, thank you for the video or something, I'm going to write back with like, thank you for watching or something like that. So be sure, if you want a cognitive response, a good response, be sure to add some substance to your comment, and I will be sure to add substance to mine back. And yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for 400 subs, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
What is that? It's red and gooey, and it Did it just move? No! Get away from me! Ah!